Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another unboxing. This time we have not the iPad original, this is the original iPad that I own, but today we have the iPad Air. I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to compare the model from the original iPad to the iPad Air. As soon as this is over, see my boxing here, here it is, brand new iPad Air 16GB Black Edition. Nothing fancy, no wireless, anything. iPad Air. This is going to be a nice beaut model. Picked it up at the store, handled it a bit. It's going to be great. Just got to the Apple Store. If you're interested in seeing the visit I took to the Apple Store, that'll be on the Sights and Sound channel linked below. It's a Atlantic City Apple Store we visited. So it's going to be a very interesting video. Please check it out. So yeah, let's get to the unboxing. For this operation, we're going to use the modest unboxing knife to slice and dice our way into this bad boy. I love Apple packaging. I could just keep the iPad in the box and be content. But nope, it's got to come out. We got to see the beauty. Slice there. Oh, not deep enough apparently. The modest size unboxing knife did not cut deep enough. Again, not deep enough. There we go. There we go. Apple plastic removed. The modest size unboxing knife is going off to the side. Now I'm going to be referring to this iPad as the iPad lighter than air. Because it is indeed lighter than air. Only a pound. If you understand that reference, give yourself a cookie. Because this is the iPad lighter than air. Okay. So there it is. Plastic to the side. Beautiful boxes. I love to keep the Apple boxes. These things are awesome. This video will also include a setup tutorial and a review of later on, because this product needs a review. It is worthy of a review, because this is indeed a revolutionary new iPad. Okay, so the box is on top is removed. We'll just put that off to the side for now. Get a whiff of that. That is Apple Air made in China. Key feature to Apple products is the Chinese air. I love that smell. So let's remove the device. This is the iPad Air. Extremely radical. There's the lightning connector. Look how thin that is. This is my finger next to it. My gosh, they really did streamline this compared to the big and bulky iPad 1. Let's break that out so we can compare the size of the iPad 1 to the iPad Air. Just look at that difference. My gosh. Weighing it, this thing feels like a brick. This feels like a feather. This is absolutely amazing. The iPad Air is also Steve Jobs background. Is also a huge bezel in comparison if you put it side to side. Huge side. This is back over here is nice. I gotta stop hitting it. Anyway, let's put this off to the side again. That is the iPad original, and this is the iPad Air. So let us open up, take off the... Actually, let's put that to the side. Let's see what we got inside the box. So over here we have our Apple standard wall adapter charger. Inside here is the design by Apple in California, the Il Manual for the iPad lighter than air. Here it is. The manual, basic info. I did get the warranty for this thing. This thing's gotta last me a couple of years. Okay, I'm going one iPad for every 5 years. On the back, got your basic tech guide. Yeah, let's put that off to the side. Further in is the lightning adapter, and that's it for the box. Let me pack this stuff up, put it back together. Oh, it's also got your Apple stickers, of course, in there. Where would be the Apple iPad without the Apple stickers? Okay. Put that back, put the wall back, that back, put that off to the side with the other part of the box. Okay. So let's get to the pork and beans of this event, the iPad Air. We are now removing the wrap. Oh my gosh. First time I touch a new iPad in years, man. Oh my gosh. This feels right. This feels right. This feels like an iPad. Let's remove the packing material. And the iPad lighter than air. The iPad Air. And all its beauty. Here it is. Let's give you a side shot. Top view. Here's your audio port, your on button. Careful, let's drop this. There is your volume controls and silent control. There's your speaker array and your lightning adapter. On the front you got your camera. This will be the first iPad I have that has a camera. There is your home button. On the back you got your Apple logo. Basic camera, got a speaker here. A microphone, iPad information, all that. So let us turn this bad boy on and see if she works. Otherwise, I'm sending her back to the Apple store and I'll be a sad panda. Anything? Anything? Hang on, let me get that job. There we go. We got ourselves an Apple symbol. Hello! Hola! How we doing? That's it! I'm going to be doing a setup video from the computer, because I prefer to set it up via the computer, because that is a bit simpler. Chinese, why not? It's got 91% battery, which is very surprising, considering it's right out of the box. Who knows how long it's been rotting in there, but anyway. We're gonna set her up via the computer, iTunes. Be screen sharing that like you did my iPhone 4. I'll also be doing further on for the for the iPad Air. I bought this Apple Lightning to 30 dot pin connector so that I can use the Apple camera kit, which I bought for my iPad 1, which works pretty good. I've never been able to use it because there's no real, you can't use iPhoto or iMovie on that. But now I'm going to be using iMovie and iPhoto on the iPad Air as a mobile workstation. So we're going to give that a go. I will also be unboxing a Apple Pro keyboard. This is the wired one. I prefer the wired one with the numpad. This thing is nice. It was 50 bucks, not that bad. Picked it up at the Apple store as well. So I'll be back with the setup video of the iPad Air. Just give me a second to reset the computer and everything. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are on the Apple iTunes page. As you can see, it is matching up my iTunes match. Yeah, good times. Alright, time to plug in the old lightning adapter and let's get this show on the road. First time I've ever used one of these before. I have no device with a lightning connector, and this is truly ingenious. Alright, the iPad just beeped. It says hello. Okay. Okay, unknown error just occurred. I hope that's not my iPad. Okay, iPad, right there. Empty. Let's set her up. Welcome to your new iPad. No. Set up as a new iPad. Yes. Have you agreed? Yes. Save. No, I don't want to save. I do want to agree, though. This is the setup process. Sync with iTunes. What the heck is that? Something keeps giving me problems. Probably something with my iPhone. Okay. Let's continue here. Sync with iTunes. Let's get started. Okay, so here is the iPad information. I'll be blocking out serial numbers, anything that has to do with my name, because for some reason the computer automatically is going to name it after myself. Nice. Okay. Let's see. So on this iPad, let's go to the apps. So now that it's plugged in, set up, you're good to go. Basically, this is a lot simpler than the older iPads where you had to go through and set up your iCloud and everything. Everything's good here. So this is the setup process. It is done. It's all I have to do is download the apps I want. That's really easy. So you start out with 12.2 gigabytes of free space, which is very important. Other than that, it also starts out with iOS 7.0.3, which is nice. iPad is ready to go. I mean, they made this thing so simple with iOS 7. It's just bang and go, like a computer. So we're going to bag and tag this. I'm going to set this up with the apps I want, the music I want, everything. So the next video you will see is me doing a comparison to the iPad 1 and review. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I did a little further start up on the iPad Air. Looks like you can't just set it up from the iTunes window, and in fact you do have to set it up via the new interface, which is the Hello screen that Apple has. So let's go on from there. So it's going to ask you to set up a Wi-Fi network. I'm going to choose the HAL 9000. If anybody gets that reference, you will also get a cookie. Okay. I'm going to block that out. I don't want people to know my Wi-Fi password, because it does lock into certain items that are key. Alright, so now it's going to ask you for location service. Of course you want to enable that, because I do not want this to be signed. Is there any way to skip this? Skip this step, I'll deal with that later. Apple ID. I'm going to use my dad's account because he has all the things stored on the iCloud. Okay, so terms and conditions. Important, and by email, and I agree, of course. Anything Apple says I agree with, right? That's what a fanboy would say. So passcode, I'm going to set that up later. Use Siri. Oh my gosh. I forgot the iPad Air is Siri. This is going to be my first thing with Siri. So let's use Siri. Diagnostic, automatically send. Yes, I don't want that thing popping up. Welcome to iPad, get started. Ho ho, we are now into the iPad Air. This thing looks absolutely spiffy and fantastic. Oh, and it does actually, look at that. All these apps are probably out of date, horribly out of date. Look at the pixels. I did download some of the apps that I had and some of the music, so these things are completely out of date. But what's just out of curiosity, let's try Siri. Yes. Google.
That's what I figured.
What are you wearing, Siri?
Why would I be wearing anything?
So Siri does in fact work on the iPad Air. I did not know that that was a feature. I forgot about that. So there you go. We're in. I will get a review going sooner or later, as soon as I dive in deeper into the madness that is the iPad later than Air. I am going to post a video of how I'm going to start doing some editing, because I do have iMovie, and I'm going to be syncing some video via that. Actually, I think I might edit some of the video from the trip via the iPad Air. Anyway, that's it for the setup. I'll be back with a review in a minute.